Urged by the redeeming love of Jesus the Christ and rooted in Eucharistic prayer, we, Sisters of the Precious Blood, proclaim God's love by being a life-giving, reconciling presence in our fractured world. That is the mission statement of the Sisters. It is the foundational inspiration for the life and ministry of the Sisters. Catholic social justice teaching reflects this call to a life of unconditional love modeled by Jesus, especially in regard to Jesus' preferential option for the poor. The Sisters' Assembly Directives of 2019 specifically include endeavoring to recognize and confront injustices in our world in light of the Paschal Mystery. The Brunner Justice Pilgrimage is a series of 5 videos that takes its inspiration from places in Switzerland and Italy where Maria Anna Brunner, the foundress of the Sisters of the Precious Blood, lived and loved. It is a project connecting Mother Brunner's charism to how sisters are responding to injustices today to ensure that not one drop of precious blood be shed in vain. The video series starts in Switzerland, near Monliswil-Rameswil, where Maria Anna Brunner was born and raised her family. Nestled alongside the hillside is the Holy Blood Chapel, which was built in the 1970s to honor Mother Brunner and her son, Father Francis de Sales Brunner. It was evident from that childhood through motherhood, Maria Anna was compelled by faith to care for the vulnerable in her community. The Sisters continue that work in providing food, clothing, and shelter to those in need.
The second video highlights the Lady Chapel at the Benedictine Monastery in Einsiedeln, Switzerland, which was a frequent and favorite pilgrimage destination for Maria Anna. She was also connected to the monastery as 2 of her sons attended school there and became priests. The Lady Chapel in the Abbey was a special place for Mother Brunner, one that uplifted and gave her direction. Today, sisters understand the need and create beacons of hope and light in underserved communities around the world.
The Assumption of the Virgin Mary Church in Sagon, Switzerland, highlighted in the third video, was a church in the community in which Maria Anna lived in her later years. As she was accustomed to doing, she became a faithful benefactress for the needs of the community, both the village as well as her son's budding religious order, the Missionaries of the Precious Blood. Today, the congregation continues this tradition of financially supporting countless nonprofit organizations that are providing services to the needy and advocating for justice. The fourth video is the Maria Stein Monastery in Switzerland. The very first sisters were sent to America to care for the Missionaries of the Precious Blood. Their duties soon included educating the children in the area. The first mother house of the Sisters of the Precious Blood was named Maria Stein after their homeland. To this day, sisters continue to be teachers, both professionally and as volunteers. While Mother Brunner spent less than a year in Rome, she was deeply moved in her dedication to the Eucharist. This last video shows 3 important holy places in Rome she often visited. When she returned to Switzerland, this zeal was contagious. Before long, young women asked to join Maria Anna in her adoration and work. That same precious blood spirituality inspires the work and deep prayer life of the sisters today. From across the United States to Chile and Guatemala, the Sisters of the Precious Blood continue to live as a reconciling, life-giving presence in the world. Their charism calls them to Eucharistic prayer and to respond to the cry of the blood. It is manifested in diverse ways according to the circumstances of the community and the discernment of the personal vocation of each sister. As such, they serve in diverse ministries according to the need where they live and the talents that they have. Their charism calls them to a spirituality rather than to a specific ministry. At all times, in prayer and action, Jesus' redeeming love is manifested by working towards a just world. Thank you, Mother Brunner, for your legacy of justice.